everyone and welcome back to Easy English. Today I have got lots of idioms relating to beautiful flowers. Let's get on with the lesson. Right, idiom number 1 is to come up or out smelling of roses. To come up smelling of roses, if somebody comes up smelling of roses, it means they emerge from a situation with their reputation undamaged. So it's to have people believe that you are good and honest after a situation that could have made you look bad and dishonest. For example, the scandal could have ruined her reputation, but she came up smelling of roses. Number 2. To go to seed. This is simply negative. Be careful who you say this to if somebody goes to seed. It means their quality or appearance has declined. A flower is really beautiful and then it goes to seed and it doesn't look so good. It might mean that they look older. It might mean that they look older or worse than they did. For example, after having children, he started to go to seed. He didn't look so good anymore. That is a really nasty phrase. Let's move on to smelling more positive. Number 3. As fresh as a daisy. Much nicer than the previous one. If you are as fresh as a daisy, it means you are healthy and full of energy. For example, I thought I have a hangover, but I have woken up as fresh as a daisy. Number 4. A late bloomer. A late bloomer is somebody who develops later on in life, either physically or mentally. So it could mean that they hit puberty at a later age, or it could mean that they got a job, settled down, got married, had children at a much later age than is considered normal. For example, Colonel Sanders, the founder of KFC, was a late bloomer. He founded KFC at 65. Number 5. No bed of roses. If something is not bed of roses, it means it is difficult. It is not easy. For example, gaining a UK citizenship is not bed of roses. It is very difficult. We also have number 6. Pushing up the daisies. This is a simply morbid one. If you are pushing up the daisies, it means you are dead. You are underground and you are helping the daisies to bloom. For example, my late uncle Malcolm is pushing up the daisies. It is very sad. Number 7. We have ops a daisy, and this isn't really an idiom, it's more of an exclamation. It is an expression used to indicate surprise. It is like silly me. We can just shorten it down to ops. It is quite frequently used with children. For example, when Will says to me, Umasha, you left the front door unlocked again. I might say, oops, a daisy, silly me. The next one is a shrinking violet. A shrinking violet is somebody who is very shy. Somebody who doesn't like to express their views and their opinions. For example, I am no shrinking violet when it comes to expressing my opinions. And next one, this is a really good one. To nip something in the bud. This means to stop something at an early stage. For example, if you see yourself developing a bad habit, try and nip it in the bud before it becomes ingrained in your brain. For example, if you see yourself developing a bad habit, try and nip it in the bud before it becomes ingrained in your brain. I try to do this, but I am not always successful. And the last one, the final floral idiom, is to smell the roses. This means to appreciate what is often ignored. We sometimes say to stop and smell the roses, or to wake up and smell the roses, and in general, it means to take time out of your busy schedule to stop and appreciate what is often ignored, like nature and the beauty of life. So I might say every morning I like to stop and smell the roses and take my dog on a walk. There are no roses on the walk, but I just like to take a moment and enjoy the beauty that is around me. Right, that is it for today's lesson. I shall see you soon for another lesson. Goodbye.